Cuphead is a masterpiece of game design. With well over 400 hours of game time under my belt, I wholeheartedly believe it is one of the most unique and rewarding experiences to experience on any platform. While the gameplay loop may seem simple from a glance, the reality could not be further from the truth. Today we will discuss the 5 reasons why I believe Cuphead will go down as one of the best games of all time, will only continue to gain popularity in the future. A lot has been said about the sheer scope of the animation style in Cuphead. I will say first and foremost, it is an absolute treat for your eyes. The game's creators, brothers Chad and Jared Moldenhauser, took inspiration from the rubber hose style of the golden age of American animation and the surrealist qualities of works of Disney Animation and Fleischer Studios. Everything in this game is drawn to an incredible standard, if it were a cartoon. However, this is a video game being rendered in real time. As such, all the possible scenarios had to be taken into account. Player input needs to be taken into account as well, which in my opinion is what makes this even more incredible. Never before have I witnessed a more perfect union of beautiful music to the in-game graphics in Cuphead, with every scene, boss battle, and run and gun having a completely different, extremely well produced track. It adds a feeling of authenticity never before seen in any video game, I would argue. The soundtrack was written for and recorded with a full jazz ensemble, and nothing could be better executed. My personal favorites of the entire game is Avery Action and Floral Flurry. However, it is amazing and must be heard even if you never play Cuphead at all. Every boss encounter in Cuphead is completely unique. However, what truly makes it amazing is there is no best way to approach a boss. Every time you get to a new boss, it kind of reminds me of Punch-Out. You need to learn the boss's phases, movesets, in order to efficiently react and counter certain death. I cannot understate the feeling of accomplishment of beating some of the harder bosses on Expert with S rank. The hardest boss in the game for me was King Dice. Based on your loadout, you must approach this specific fight different, as it's actually 10 mini-bosses including King Dice himself. It's a marathon endurance fight. I personally challenged myself to learn his fight so well that I could roll 1 on the dice each time and do a full clear on the entire fight of all mini-bosses. Honorable mentions go out to Wally Warbles, Grim Matchstick, Rumor Honeybottom, and Dr. Call. In Cuphead there is no one way to solve a problem. The abilities and weapons in the game augment your playstyle. Perhaps you like to be able to tank a few more hits. Well, equip the Heart Charm. Perhaps you prefer to be a ninja and use Smoke Bomb to completely vanish during your dash. Maybe you struggle with parrying pink objects and need to use Parry Sugar. No judging here. My personal favorite loadout for most things is Smoke Bomb, Roundabout, Charge, and Special 2, Invulnerability, as I play aggressive, but I like to have some survivability alongside my damage output. The Cuphead community is nothing short of amazing. We play this game live on the channel and have members of the community play with us on a regular basis. And one thing is for sure, not only do people love and respect Cuphead, they also love to cheer on those that play, which is not that much different than a sporting event. The shared struggle of the difficulty yet rewarding bosses brings out something empathetic in people. Easily one of the most supportive communities I have ever witnessed in my 30+ years of playing video games. In conclusion, if you like this video, be sure to check out our complete Cuphead guide with all secrets revealed, timestamped to make things easier for you. The future is bright for Cuphead, with Season 1 of Cuphead on Netflix and another season on the way, as well as DLC Island. Cuphead will be bringing smiles on people's faces for years to come, and will be looked on fondly, as its style will never age. Thank you, MDHR, we cannot wait for that delicious last course.